All right. We're live from 304 Studios in Jonesboro, Arkansas. This is an STS Pod Club production. Hello, everybody. That's right. It's episode 979 of STS Pod Club and episode 236 of Rollin Into Mempho. Everybody knows once a week we do Rollin Into Mempho, and I do at least one more episode on STS Pod Club. This past week, we debuted our new music podcast, Hit Me With Your First Shot. That's right. We take a look at the first album that the guest ever bought. Check it out, man. It's on the main feed. This week, we will be doing 5-minute time limit on Tuesday. You can be on the show for 5 minutes and talk about anything you want to talk about. Join us on that social media account, Shooting the Shiz, and you'll find out all the details. Also want to put over our co-host for season 2 for another podcast. It's called the Retro Wrestling Review Podcast. We're doing USWA. I mentioned it only because we're doing USWA in 1991 Memphis history, week by week, in season 2. Let's talk about the Patreon. Go to stspod.club in the right-hand corner. Join Patreon for free and listen. Not a lot of episodes for free, but you can. We also have over 1,100 episodes uncut. Shout out real quick to Patreon members King Jamie and Will Redbird. Will sent me a picture. It looks like during Tater Town Throwdown of him and Jamie, and Dustin Starr was photobombing. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Talking about Patreon real quick. Y'all know I say stuff on Patreon I wouldn't say anywhere else, right? And it's for my Patreon members. It's not for the public. I want to put out, though, every week there's a trio. It starts out with official lineup. They're at Memphis Wrestling on YouTube. Then we have Memphis Wrestling at noon on YouTube. And now this is a tradition. That's right. A Tramel family tradition since 1978. Memphis Wrestling. We've got to get our biscuit and gravy and get our cartoons first. And then Memphis Wrestling at noon. And then what are you listening to now? At 1:45, that's when it debuts there at Memphis Wrestling. Rolling Into Mempho every week. You can call us at 573-654-5635. That's our new number. Or email us at stspodclub@gmail.com. What did BT say? It's right there on the screen, guys. Every day, though, on stspod.club, one of our social media accounts, whether it's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Rumble, X, we do the Shiznit Minute. That's right. Every day. But every week, and if this is the first time you joined us, shame on you. Hits, misses, MVP, question, or OMG moment of the week. What's happening and must see? Are y'all ready? Carlito's here, and that's cool. Let's hear about the upcoming events, and then on with the show.
Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Live. Friday, September 5th, meet Buff Bagwell live at the Dyer County Fair. Next Saturday, September 6th, don't miss Wrestling Night with the Memphis Redbirds. Thursday, September 11th, Memphis Wrestling Tag Teams with the Pine Grove Baseball for a huge fundraiser in Ripley, Mississippi. Friday, September 12th, Memphis Wrestling returns to the Lauderdale County Fair with free admission. Sunday, September 21st, meet former WWE luchador Kalisto. Sunday, October 12th, don't miss our annual Halloween Spooktacular. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv.
Hits. Maria's back. That's right. Maria's back. The show opens with Carlito walking out. Carlito putting over Buff Bagwell, saying that Buff told him, hey, man, why don't you come to Memphis Wrestling? Because Memphis Wrestling is cool. and out walks Justin Case, saying he's tired of the old WWE guys coming in, think they are somebody. And you know what happens next. Carlito chews up some apple, and OMG spits it in the face of Justin Case. Face of Justin Case. Well, yeah, boy, didn't know it. All right, challenge match up next. Hit, by the way. Colton Cage against CJ Money with Mama Money and main event Bradley. You know how this works. If he would pin Colton Cage, we would look at giving him a title shot. Mama Money grabbed his leg to start the heat. We got Step Brad Daddy. That's Step Brad Daddy on commentary with Maria and Dustin. Cage was going for a Cupid's arrow, and Mama Money interfered again. Ended up with a cold-hearted cutter for the win, but I don't know, it might have been a DQ because we had Bradley jumping in also. Not sure the result of that, but we do know Colton Cage won. CJ Blaine made the save. Hit. Outside the WrestleCenter, we have Justin Case. I think he's calling Aaron Roberts, y'all. And then we have breaking news with Jake Brewer. That's right. Breaking news. He talked to King Cobra. King Cobra's made the match for this coming Friday night Dyer County Fair. BJD versus Simon. No rules. BJD will have Buff in the corner. Should be a crazy, crazy match there, guys. Hit. Tag team match, a shocker. And Wonder Boy against the Disorderlies. Did they do the old switcheroo? You know, the Assassins used to do that. Mishap from the Disorderlies. The shocker done what they're calling a stun gun on both the Disorderlies. Hot tag. Boom. And then the shocker tags back in for the pin and the win. Your winners, the Shocker and Wonder Boy. Hit. Pre-tape with Big Mama and Raven Black. Good stuff. Big Mama's really good on the microphone, y'all. Big fan of both of these ladies. Good stuff. Hit. Seven Crews with KJ Rocket against Marco Harris. Woo, a long shine for Marco here until KJ interfered. Good heat on Marco, then a comeback with a cutter for the win. Your winner, Marco Harris. Looking good, Marco. Hit. Liberty for wolves is death to lambs. We had a vignette. I'm pretty sure that was Brother Bruce and his whole Brother Bruce garb there with that, I want to call it a dress, but that's not, it's a robe, right? He sitting in the dirt. And then all of a sudden, we get a close-up of his eyes, his mouth. Yo, look back in the archives. We saw this guy right here. Is Brother Bruce turning back into a werewolf? October 2022, we saw the werewolf in a match with Gangrel. Should be fun. Hit. We got some clips from the Tupelo Con. Let me just say, huge freaking crowd. Man, that looked fun. Hit. And then the main event, WWE ID Challenge match, Timothy Thatcher, who is a coach, WWE ID coach against Tim Bosby. This was, Dustin made a point, this is just a pure wrestling hold for hold. Fun stuff. We had a Bosplex, some flying forearms. It ended up flying forearm into a ripcord for the win. That's right. Tim Bosby, your winner over Timothy Thatcher in the main event. Hit. That was our hits. That's our hits, y'all, for week 2, 3, 6. Misses. Let's talk about the misses. You know, guys, I'm talking about Opportunity. And I think I've had to give this to him another time. CJ Money has some opportunities, and he's just missing out. He's just missing out. He had an opportunity, if he beat Colton Cage, we're going to get a title match, right? We had Step Brad Dad on commentary, and we even had Mama Money out there helping. But we still missed because we didn't get the pin on Colton Cage. So your misses for 236, CJ Money. All right, our MVP of the day, of the show, of week 236, Tim Bosby. Now, Tim's been the MVP many times, but with this big win, he deserved it majorly. Timothy Thatcher is a big deal, guys. Been in the WWE, also still working for the WWE in the ID program. Hold for hold. The man, Tim Bosby, he came out on top. So your MVP for 236, Tim Bosby. Oh my God! Well, we're up to our OMG moment of the week. OMG moment. Oh my God. That's right. Carlito, and you just knew it was going to happen. It's almost like a cake, a birthday cake. A wrestler's face is going to go in it. But when Carlito's out there and he's biting on an apple, we're fixing to have something happen. Apple right into Justin Case's face. OMG. That's our OMG moment of the week, week 236. Oh my God!
Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Live. Friday, September 5th, meet Buff Bagwell live at the Dyer County Fair. Next Saturday, September 6th, don't miss Wrestling Night with the Memphis Redbirds. Thursday, September 11th, Memphis Wrestling Tag Teams with the Pine Grove Baseball for a huge fundraiser in Ripley, Mississippi. Friday, September 12th, Memphis Wrestling returns to the Lauderdale County Fair with free admission. Sunday, September 21st, meet former WWE luchador Kalisto. Sunday, October 12th, don't miss our annual Halloween Spooktacular. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv.
What's happening? Let me tell you what's happening. Next week's special challenge, Aaron Roberts against Carlito. Now, that's cool, guys. That's real cool. Mike Anthony is also on a card, and Ray Sanders. And coming this Friday night, Dyer County Fair, Heritage title match, no rules match, BJD with Buff Bagwell against Psycho Simon. That's what's happening. That's what's happening for week 236. Must see for the day. Must see for the week. How about that, if you will? Tim Bosby on one side of the ring, Timothy Thatcher on the other side. These two guys have a similar style of wrestling, hold for hold. Both of them have history of doing just amateur wrestling. I'm not usually a big fan of these matches, but this was real fun to watch. It was a match of the day, and you guys know I love to put must-see, and you go out of your way to watch a match. This is different. This is different than a Marco Harris match. This might be different than any match that Bosby's done. Hold for hold, pure wrestling. That was our must-see. Go out of your way. Must-see for week 236. Well, you guys know what I'm fixing to say. Same bat channel, same bat time, same bat channel. Man, I almost messed up my catchphrase. On the best little wrestling podcast in the business. Be there. That's right. Look at right down there in the right-hand corner. Friday night, I want you guys to get out there. I want you to be there. Hold on. Boom! See, it got real big. Y'all see it, give you full details. Heritage title match, BJD with Buff Bagwell, Psycho Simon. Be there! And as everyone knows, you know it now. Everybody got to know it. I love my mama.